Reduced of thermic activity throughout the winter, the Owens Valley decides when to melt its snow and offer hang glide pilots access to the Waltz Point launch in the eastern Sierras. While this is normally the best launch site in the valley, this past Memorial Weekend it was closed to repair erosion damage from the abnormally heavy snowfall. For 6 hungry pilots, Jeff, Sue, Peter, Soham, Ron, Rick, ground crew and drivers Abhinav, Garrett, and Rusty, road closure was not going to stop us from tasting what was the first flyable weekend of the season. We turned our eyes and hearts to the Inyo and White Mountain ranges for alternate launch sites. Starting on Friday, we drove 2 hours from camp to Mazorca Peak for an evening launch. 1 mile from the top, we stopped to inspect the road. This is our story.
So what's the plan here, Garrett?
Let's see if I can just cross it.
You're gonna cross it?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can cross it. If I start like the sides start giving out, just stop me.
Okay.
And I'll pull.
Great. Oh, that just sunk in a little bit. All right, that's probably better now.
Well, so who's got the communicator? I got a number.
Stuck an hour's drive up a 4x4 only road with no cell service.
Well, at least we're in a pretty spot.
Got a lot of water. How's our food?
We have pickles.
I have a tuna sandwich.
I ate a tuna sandwich.
You ate half our food? I'm just kidding.
breaking ground. We're missing the ribbon cutting ceremony.
Yeah.
Where's the buzz?
Oh, great. It's working.
Thankfully, we had satellite communicators to call for help.
All right, your dad replied.
Said, how stuck are you? Well,
Yeah, what do you want to tell him?
I said bad, mud pit.
If you like, I could send him some text to be more detailed.
If you want, yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
I'm so out of it right now.
sure. Yeah, I get it. Look, if you're gonna use a pickaxe around this car, you need to be more careful.
Yeah, man.
2 hours later.
So did you guys start up there stuck, or are you gonna kind of just dig it in? Came from that end and blasted through.
Go into it.
Yeah.
We got so lucky, these overlanders happened to be passing by and stopped to help us.
Is that how Formula One drivers get in?
I like to go real fast and turn left sometimes. This just feels so wrong. Alright. In order to get this show started, I'm going to need some car keys. Thank you, sir.
There we go. There we go.
Keep going.
There we go. There we go. Yes. Good. Hey, electric to the rescue. Electric to the rescue.
Yeah, man. Hey, my side's not trashed. I was worried. Hell yeah, the door still opens. We got a little mud in here. Hell yeah, little souvenirs. Yeah, man. Rock on.
Yeah, man.
Sweet. Right?
Wow, hey, first overlanding, you're wearing expensive.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So I don't know how you're gonna get back out of here, but
I'm just gonna follow where you went.
You need to tell your dad to stop the tow truck.
Yeah, I'll go do that now.
underneath.
Right? So the lesson is, if you have to stare at it longer than 20 seconds,
Don't
it's
try
a
it.
no-go.
Drive through the bushes.
Crossing like you do launching your hang glide.
Yeah.
Abandoning attempts to fly that day, we headed back down the mountain to get to camp before nightfall.
We are so lucky.
Saturday morning in Bishop was the start of the main ceremony for Mule Days. This is the largest mule-centric event in the world, featuring over 700 mules and attracting over 30,000 people. The campground was bustling while we loaded our gear on 2 vehicles. This day, we set out to launch a classic site named Gunther, which none of us had been to before. The road took us past the landing zone just north of Bishop and led through some narrow slot canyons before switchbacking its way into the White Mountain Range. Along the way, we stopped to admire what appeared to be a gypsum deposit near an old mine. The juxtaposition of this white sandbox against the high Sierras was surprising. Back on the road, we made one more stop, but for the first time on our trip, this was anticipated.
This isn't bad.
If I got a lighter, we could solve this in about 15 minutes.
Let's see it.
A little oily.
A little oily. We'll get the branches.
How long was that?
You're the hero.
I don't know.
Maybe 15 minutes?
Oh yeah.
Just got to the Gunther launch, figuring out what slope is best for the wind condition. People are talking about launching over here. There's also a streamer down there. The wind is coming straight up in this direction right now. But out there in front of us is Bishop. We have Laws over here. Laws is here. Chiffant Valley is further down.
I get right out on the edge of this right there,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
and I'd run straight down that motherfucker. 3 steps, you'd be in the air, or you'd be on your stomach.
excellent forecast brought us to Gunther. Once there, we assessed what the conditions actually were. We updated our flight plans and briefed the drivers. We set up our gliders and equipment, and as always, we took a little time to groove out.
Yeah, man, every time I come up in the mountains here, I just like burst of excitement and happiness. Like I just can't get enough of this place.
That says a lot coming from someone that lived in Big Pine and grew up in the area. Or, sorry, not Big Pine, but where?
I was, you're gonna actually see it, that canyon right there, that little dirt road, that's Chipmunk Canyon. I lived there for 4 years.
Holy cow!
And then down in Big Pine with Garland for 2.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Because I certainly feel stoked every time, and I've been waiting all year to come up here.
Right.
You know, all
Same
winter
here.
long, all winter
I've
long.
been waiting all year for this right here, but I try to come up here every weekend I can.
That's our thermal up there.
Yeah, mellow conditions, nothing to worry about turbulence, all that. But that means we'll be flying slower too.
Oh.
So I set up a task to Janie's and back. I don't know if there's any interest in going into Nevada.
I mean, if I'm up there,
I've heard the reception is bad, cell reception, and you are reliant
I'm
on that.
relying on
Yeah, you won't have a connectivity issue with the Garmin inReaches.
Okay.
They're going
Because they're satellite.
They're satellite.
Does it give more information than just the location, like
Gives
altitude?
location, altitude, and your speed.
Okay, so I would know whether they are in the sky or on the ground.
Yeah, if you see
Yes.
0.
Yes.
Altitude, speed, and yeah.
And the lat long location.
You see which way the wind goes? Oh, nice. You drop this, it'll go whichever. Yeah,
Where's the weight?
right there.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome.
I have no O2, so I'm gonna stay the hell away from cloud base. I'm setting
Yeah.
a hard limit of about 13 per day.
Oh yeah, nice harness, man.
Thank you.
How's the stoke level?
It's good. Everything adjusted correctly.
That's the trouble point.
Looks like you got a lot of equipment in there too, as you should.
Alright, can I do a hang check?
Mm-hmm.
And this happens sometimes. Once I'm zipped up, I lock it and it releases. Can you put your knee against the back plate?
Okay, I have it. Good.
A little more?
Try that.
To test it?
Yep. That seems better already.
Keep fucking around with it just in case.
That's good.
Great.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man. There goes Soham. Woo! First one off. Oh, Peter Song just launched. Look at that. Radio dangling and all. I survived! Here we are at Gunther launch day 2. People are setting up. I've chosen not to fly. We have a south wind at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and most of these cycles are coming up from the left here, and then occasionally it cycles straight like it is now. But I'm going to take this day off and just enjoy the flight that I had the day before. And I thought at least what I could do now is I can engage on this holy quest that hang glider pilots are privileged to do, this honorable, prestigious ceremony. So here I go, I'm gonna do this. The streamer has been hung. Time to fly. Unfortunately, it's one of those rare times in the Owens that so many of us have to pack up and go home. Or at least fly tomorrow. But we've got a south wind and the streamers are all cross. And it's about 1:30, so maybe conditions will get stronger, maybe not.
We drove down from launch and used the remaining daylight to go for a bougie hike in Aspendale. We hiked the paved road to Lake Sabrina. Ron went on expedition and returned with a wooden claw. Our best chances to fly the final day Sunday were to launch Mazorca Peak. After successfully reaching launch, the weather was not cooperating, thus ending our adventure.